So, welcome to the course on basic grammar. And this is a very short course, and we will be covering part of speech, noun, pronouns, verbs, adjective, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections with various examples. And the content is taken from basic English grammar for English language learners. This is basically for the beginners, and this is from Saddleback Educational Publishing. So all credit and courtesy to them. What we are going to cover is right from the grammar, means right from the word go, like simple thing, what is grammar, capital letter, then to nouns, pronouns, adjectives, all those parts which are important in grammar, then determiners, verbs and tenses, then these subject verb agreement, adverbs, preposition, conjunction, interjection, and then sentences. Finally we'll come to sentences, and then we'll end with the punctuation. So what is grammar? We'll have a look on this. What is exactly a grammar? So there is an old children rhyme about this 8 parts of speech which we just saw, and this is pertaining to our English grammar, and it will give you an idea of what grammar is about. So even if you are quite, I'm not saying that you are a kid, but if you have already done your courses on English, means in your secondary, higher secondary, but still you lag somewhere, then this is a short course for you. And just before interview, you can have a look, have a go with this content. Don't consider it that these are for kids, because kids can also learn, but for every age group, I'm trying to make it understandable. So read and remember it. So every name is called a noun. Every name is a noun. Actually, this is a rhyme. So every name is a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. So either they are field, fountain, street or town, they all comes under the category of noun. Then in place of noun, the pronoun stands, right? Pronoun takes the place of noun, like as he and she can clap their hands. Pronoun. The adjective describes a thing, as magic wand and bridal ring. See, adjective describes a thing, and most verbs mean action. Most verbs mean action, like this, something done, to read and write, or to jump and to run. And how things are done, the adverbs tell. How things are done, the adverbs tell. This is how it is done. And then as quickly, slowly, badly, well, run quickly. Then the preposition shows relationship. Relation, as in the street or at the station. And conjunctions, they join. See, conjunctions, they join in many ways. Sentence, verb or phrase, and phrase. So or and they are conjunctions. And what about interjection? The interjection cries out, heed, heed. An exclamation point must follow me, like this. Then there is always, whenever we learn English, we write either capital letters in either capital or in small. So the capital letter, they are called uppercase, and the smaller one, they are called as smaller case or lowercase. Sometimes they are just called as capital, like this. These are all capital, A to Z. When do you use capital letter? This is a common question always, that how and when I'm going to use the capital letter. So use a capital letter for the first letter in a sentence. Like if you start a sentence, always start the sentence with a capital letter. Like these two are sentences, the dog is barking and come here. T and C, they are first letters. So you have to have them in capital. While always use a capital letter for the word I. When you say I, don't write I. Always make it capital. So I am 8-year-old. This is I. It is about you. Tom and I means me. Tom and I are good friends. So I will use I as capital. Use a capital letter for the names of people like Alice, Tom, James, Kim, Snow White, all these should start with capital. Use a capital letter for the names of places like National Museum, Bronx Zoo, London, and Sacramento. All these should be in capital. Start with capital. Then use a capital letter for festivals, holiday, days of weeks, month of year, New Year's Day, Christmas, Labor Day, Mother's Day, Sunday, Monday, Friday, January, May, July, October. So let us have an exercise. You need to circle the letters that should be capitals. Then write the correct letter in the space above them here, right? So Peter, capital Peter, and I will be capital, are good friends. We are going, so we have to have W in capital. We are going to Chicago, C in capital, during our summer vacation. Okay, summer vacation. Then there is, so T should be in capital. There is an interesting football game on Sunday as capital. Jason lives on Thompson Avenue. J should be in capital. Thompson Avenue, T capital, and A Avenue capital. Then January is the first month of the year. January should be capital. First letter should be capital. First month of the year. So are you going to write this month and year in capital? No, only J in capital. Then we have an exercise. Second exercise. Look at the signs on the left. These are the signs on the left, and can you find the mistakes? Write the name correctly. So this is Hopkins Hotel. Make it capital. Make it capital. Then Lincoln School, LS. Newton Road. National Library. Botanic Gardens. Orchard Street. Shea Stadium. Right? So they have to be in capital, but because we are being told that it considers capital letter should be considered when you write this National Museum, Bronx Zoo. Okay, so you have to write these in capital, like Hopkins Hotel, capital, Lincoln School, Newton's Road, R, Library, capital, S capital, G capital, and S capital. So we have to write it here, but we have done it already. So this was an introduction, brief introduction of what we are going to cover in this course. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.